mountain oh so high. A white throne in black say it sat on top of the mountain sky, behind walls as thick as they are high.
Black water folds against the shore of a stone. Otto's boat is already pulling away. Figures aboard it grow smaller in the mist. Otto at a pole, Vessa with her silver threads, Korren with the broken lantern, Miro flickering like a thought that refuses to settle. Death stands at the shore. He is not the ancient, ragged figure that sat before the river of souls. Not anymore. The journey has already begun changing him. His face is younger, his body is less bent. He wears jeans, a gray hoodie, and some absurd apron that says world's best dad, which would have been funnier if the universe had not been so fond of prophecy. Behind him lies the river. Above him rides the 9 layers. For most souls, the 9 layers are descent, but death is not a soul. Death was the keeper of souls. So when death left the river, it is not to descend. For death, inconveniently, there were stairs.
Right.
He looked up. Far above, barely visible through storm and dark, a pale shape waits at the summit of the mountain, a throne.
That seems unnecessarily symbolic.
As Otto gives a black curtain another lazy push at his pole, he speaks nonchalantly to no one in particular.
Backwards is worse, in case anyone was wondering.
I was not wondering.
The boat vanished. Silent, it leaves behind, not empty. It is listening. A pale black stone appears before him, climbing out of the shore, and so death proceeds towards the first height of his upward road, the place where judgment has been left to rot in its own fortune. The path winds through downward courts and broken thrones. Scales hang in the air without chains. Gravels strike stone without hands. Empty roads sit on benches carved from old acquisitions. Everywhere there were verdicts, not justice. Verdicts. 3 ghosts wait upon their steps.
You judge kings and beggars with the same kettle.
That was considered fair
By whom?
by the system.
There are a few phrases in the realm more dangerous than the system. It is what people say when no one present wants to admit they built the machine.
Did you ever look
At what?
at us?
I looked at the date.
Weight is what remains after the story has been removed.
The scales above them groan. Death reaches towards one. It tips violently, though nothing sits upon it.
I thought judgment was the end of meaning.
No,
Judgment is what people do when they have run out of patience for meaning.
You weighed me.
you boiled me.
You decided what I was worth.
I did not decide your worth.
Then what did you decide?
Death does not answer quickly. This is new. Death is accustomed to questions from mortals, but usually they are simpler. Why now? What happens next? Can I bring my dog? He is less accustomed to questions that require personal growth.
I decided where you went.
That this is better?
No.
The path brightens by one shade. Death climbs. After judgment comes a layer that regrets and love that have become indistinguishable, which is inconvenient for everyone who hopes their suffering would at least be well organized. The black courts dissolve into a valley of letters. Unseen letters fall from the sky like tired birds. Wedding rings hang above the thorn bush. Apologies float in puddles. Doorways open onto rooms where no one came back in time. Death passes a table for two. No one eats. No one leaves. Three ghosts wait near a rain-filled doorway.
You separated us.
No.
You did.
No, I arrived when separation had already happened.
That sounds like something a tax collector would say.
I have never collected taxes.
Death says this with dignity of a man who has committed many terrible acts but refuses to be associated with revenue administration.
He wrote to me the night before he died.
He never sent it.
Why?
Pride, fear, weather, the usual committee.
Love makes people ridiculous.
Yes.
The ghost looked surprised.
I mean, I have observed that.
Have you felt it?
Death opens his mouth. No answer comes. There is a silence that means ignorance. There's a silence that means grief. There is a silence that means someone had discovered an entire room in a house of existence that had never entered.
I have weighed love.
Then you have weighed the wrong part. The rain turns into smoke. Death climbs. The next level receives him with shine, appetites, little altars to everything mortals mistook for salvation, and several substances that would later be illegal in most sensible jurisdictions. Gold, bottles, mirrors, dice, crowns, weapons, feast tables, applaud machines, locked cabinets, and small growing screens all whisper at once. 3 ghosts stand among the shrines.
You were addicted too.
No.
Every day, same river, same kettle, same judgment.
Again and again and again.
Duty is not addiction.
Of course not. Duty has better manners.
It says please before it eats your life.
Gives you a chair, a title, a room no one else wants.
Death looks back down the path. Far below, he can almost hear the river of souls, the kettle boiling, the tiny muffled screams, the endless labor.
I was useful.
So was the cup.
But no one asked whether the cup was thirsty. Death breathes its almost immortal breath.
I do not want to be useful anymore. I just want to be helpful.
The shrines go silent. It's an appalling thing for a cosmic functionary to say. Somewhere, a department is collapsing. For one dangerous moment, the whole underground seems to stop processing. No gravel, no scales, no whispering river. Even the shrines hold their breath, which is impressive, since several of them are made of dice. And then, far above him, the smoke opens into fog. New stairs appear. Death looks back towards the river. He looks up. And then the underground had expected him to repent, and he expected him to return. It had perhaps expected him to apologize to the kettle. Instead, Death climbs.
Unspoken acknowledgement of each other's presence. Within the spaces between words, the lines left unsaid. There is a sense of everything and nothing all at once, offering an invitation to explore together, to trust the shared understanding that doesn't need to be articulated. Reflected is the nature embraced by all life's wild turmoil, where even in the solitary moments there is value to be found. By walking onward in the spaces words don't